Yo, that's 1R. In this video, I'm going to run through how us humans have been programmed. So stick around if you want to learn how you're going to reprogram your mind and completely change the direction of your life. So the first question which I'm going to run through is, where does the programming come from? There are 4 main sources which you've internalized this programming from. The first main source is your parents, the second is your teachers, the third is your friends, and the fourth is your environment. These are the 4 strongest forces of programming which have led you to believe what you believed and to look at and perceive what you've been perceiving, essentially. So these are the 4 main sources. From the age of 0 to 7 years old, you're operating from theta waves. So that means a lot of the external information that's coming in by your parents, teachers, friends, and environment is coming in as your truth. So whether that's good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's your programming, it's your conditioning, and it's your truth. It's a script that's been written for you, whether you like it or not. A lot of people may be aware of what operant conditioning is. So for example, a lot of compulsive liars come from this. When you say the truth to your parents, you get punished. And when you lie to your parents, you may get rewarded in a way or another. For example, the punishment is delayed, or people don't really find out until, years and years and years. So all these 3 things that I've told you is where the programming comes from and how it works. How does the programming, the conditioning affect you? This diagram tells you everything that you need to know, because I believe that simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. And nowadays on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everyone likes to make things sound complicated because it looks good, because it sounds cool, right? But no, simplicity is all that you need. Life is not meant to be complicated. It's actually simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. So hear me out. Conditioning can either be for you or against you. If you never needed to reprogram your mind to be where you are today, for example, you're super successful in what you've wanted to do, then you didn't need any, reprogramming, because you've already done what you wanted, and the conditioning from childhood essentially worked for you. But against you is you're in a position that you probably are not happy with. You're not where you want to be yet. And it's taken a long time to manifest what you've wanted. So keep this in mind. Conditioning can work for you or against you. Look at the world around you. You know whether your conditioning from childhood has worked for you or against you. You know this. I don't know this. But I can only make you think and make you self-aware about whether it's working for you or against you. But that's for you to essentially find out, and that's for you to essentially change. This is what they don't want you to know, is how to reprogram your motherfucking mind. So, how to reprogram your mind completely. So you enter a relaxed state, because remember, how you learnt everything was in theta brainwave state when you were a child. So what you're going to do is find your way back into theta waves, because now that you're an adult, you're operating from beta waves. So go back into a relaxed state. For some people it may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but you get better as you keep doing this. I can do it literally on command pretty much now. Second thing you're going to do is affirmations and visualizations. The reason why you're going to do affirmations and visualizations is because if you do both, if you do one of them, is not implementing a lot of your brain area. If you're doing visualizations, you're using your occipital lobe and your visual cortex, which means a lot more of your mind is taking part into this change. And the more you use, the more power you will get from it, and the more easily change happens. Affirmations is just what you say to yourself. You're technically self-hypnotizing yourself about things that you want. I am confident, I am successful, and you gotta believe it. Look, I want you to repeat this over and over again for at least 30 days. Because prior to that, your neural connection wouldn't have been built up. until 21 days. But I want you to do it for 30 days. I want you to do it for a whole month and see the changes. And so I want you to repeat this for 30 days. In the morning as you wake up and just before you go to sleep. This is because your mind is most receptive at those times. Before you go to sleep, remember the time before you go to sleep, your waking state before you go to sleep is so crucial. So make it a good one. You need to believe in what you're doing. You need to believe in what you say, because belief is directed energy. And it doesn't matter what I'm telling you here. If you don't believe that this is the truth on how you're going to reprogram your mind won't take it seriously. Your mind won't direct energy towards it. Because honestly, I could go on a whole day talking about how to reprogram your mind and how your mind works, and on and on and on. But I don't want to do that. I want to give you the golden nuggets that you can take from this video and apply them to your life to finally realize and experience outstanding results. And with that being said, have an amazing rest of your day. Feel free to subscribe down below if you like the videos that I'm posting. If you don't subscribe. All love, my friends.